you won't get these drinks out here. I got money so they put it in the bag. I'm pulling off all the tags and pulling off in a jag. Fuck being broke, cause broke niggas is mad. Get a job with your broke ass and get it out the hoe's ass. I go fast when I'm riding through the city lights. I'm from the Bay, West Coast with your city like new Nikes, fresh jeans and a snapback.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm a vibe, you a vibe, we should vibe, so you should wait. You should like, comment, share, and subscribe, but only if you want to, only if you want to, only if you want to. If you're watching, that's really all I appreciate. Everything is extra, and if you do so, I greatly appreciate it. If you want extra juicy tea, go ahead and click the link down in my description below to join my membership for that extra juicy tea. It's a new video up on there that I posted Sunday. Go check that out. It's photos on there that I recently posted as well, and a little mini video of me and friend, and you gotta watch, you gotta look at that video real close to see what you need to see in that video. So I hope y'all looking, I hope y'all paying attention. Okay, period. And it will be another video next weekend dropping on the membership as well. Okay, so don't worry, I'm feeding y'all, I'm feeding y'all over there. All right, y'all, this is part 2 of I Stalked Delusional series. Let's jump into it. So after that little last incident, y'all, that's when I started really feeling like, okay, this nigga a liar, this nigga talking to hella bitches, and I don't think he's been completely honest with me about what the fuck he be saying be really fucking going on, okay? Because like I mentioned, y'all, bitches would be calling his phone, he would answer it in front of me and be like, yo, what's up, what you doing, da-da-da-da, like, yeah, I'm with my girlfriend, it's a little small talk and then hang up. So I'm thinking like, okay, this nigga is claiming me in front of bitches, shouldn't be no problem. Y'all, it would be times where we would go to the grocery store, and when I tell y'all, this is one thing, oh my God, like, delusional is a real, he look good, he look good, he tall, dark, handsome, you feel me, so whatever. This is one of the reasons why I did not want to fuck with him to begin with, because I'm just like, this nigga just, too many bitches is just on this nigga's dick, like, under his pictures and shit, y'all, he would just have hella bitches stuck in him and shit, and I just hated that shit. Or when he would go live, it would just be hella bitches on there just stroking this motherfucking nigga's ego, and it's just like, I don't like it. It was just like irritating the fuck out of me, but it was just like, you know, you decided to be with him, you knew that already before you got with him, so you can't be mad. So one particular time, y'all, we had went to the store. I think we had went to the store, I don't know if this was the same day or in the same week, but we had went to Walmart, and some bitch from way back in Timbuktu saw this nigga, and when I feel like the bitch ran up there when she saw him. I mean, bitch came out of motherfucking nowhere and was just like, oh my gosh,
delusional.
And I'm like, who this bitch? Like, she said it like she was just too motherfucking happy to see you. I'm just like, so I'm just standing there. I think we was like checking out or whatever. And he was like, hey, what's up? Let's just say her name was Nia. He was like, hey, what's up, Nia? How you been? Woo, woo, woo. And so in my mind, I'm just waiting for this nigga to introduce me to the bitch. Cause I'm just like, if a nigga approached me, as soon as a nigga approached me, I'm be like, hey, what's up? How you doing? This my nigga. You feel me? Immediately. Like, this my man, this my boo. The nigga was not doing that. So I'm just like, girl, I'm just like, hold the fuck on. So bitch all in his face, just eating up all his presents. And I'm just sitting there like, is he gonna say something? So the girl thought I was his twin sister. She was like, oh my gosh, is that Darnay? And he was like, oh no, that's my girlfriend. That's my girlfriend Shayla. And I'm like, yeah, hi. But I'm like, I don't, it could have came off like that, because y'all, I can't control my face expressions, but I was really trying to be cool, but I'm pretty sure it probably came off, because all that little giggly, bubbly ass shit she was doing, it stopped immediately. Because yeah, I'm like, bitch, you're a little bit too juiced and happy to see my man. So they wrap up that little conversation or whatever, and I'm just like, who is that? I'm like, is that one of the bitches you be on the phone with? He's like, no. He was like, why would I even entertain somebody that I was on the phone with? Woo. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out, because, you know, this little facade you put up toward, it's coming down. This little fairy tale you done sold me is becoming a nightmare. It's unveiling that this is not a motherfucking fairy tale, and this is not what you said what was going on. So I'm just trying to make sure, because bitches just be coming up to you. I'm just trying to figure out these bitches you on the phone chitter chatting with. I'm just saying, because do I need to punch one of these hoes? Do I need to punch you and these hoes? Because I will. These hands don't discriminate. Because why the fuck is this hoe walking up towards you all googly eyed? Like she didn't see no motherfucking celebrity. Bitch, you're not Chris Brown. Why is she looking that happy and excited to see you? He's like, no, we just knew each other from high school. I just ain't seen her in a minute. I'm like, all right, cool. So y'all, another day, either that day or another day, I don't know, because we was doing a lot during this time. We had went to another store, I think, because I think that store we was in Walmart. We had went to this other store. I think we was in Safeway or Foods Co. It was a grocery store. Again, another bitch come running, looking for Mike me. Like, oh my God. Y'all, I'm saying his name. Delusional. And I'm like, here we go again. So y'all, this time he sat there and had a whole conversation with the bitch and didn't even fucking introduce me to the hoe. And do you think I said something and stepped in? No, I didn't step in or say nothing. Ooh, y'all, hold on, my heater on. Because I'm just like, I'm not finna butt in and say something. Like I'm on my cool hype, y'all. I was like really chill with Delusional to the end. Cause I'm just like, nah, if he not gonna fucking deuce me, I'm not finna be looking like I'm pressed about no hoe. You feel me? Absolutely not. Cause the bitches wasn't fucking with me. I don't give a shit. The bitches wasn't fucking with me. Even on their birthday. Bitches is not fucking with me. And that's just on that. And it ain't even about looks, okay? Because a lot of people be thinking it's about looks. Bitches are everything. My aura, my presence, what I bring to the whole motherfucking house. Fuck the table. Bitches ain't fucking with me. So, absolutely not. So, after that happened, I keep it cool. I'm mad. You could tell he know I'm mad. Nose flared up. Because one thing about it, two things for sure. I can't control my face. I'm like... But I'm cool. I ain't saying that. I'm cool. I bag up our little stuff. He put the bags in the car or whatever. We going to the car. He's like, I'm silent. I ain't saying shit. We get in the car. He like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, nothing. He like, man, what's wrong with you? Just tell me what's up. I'm like, you didn't even fucking introduce me to this bitch you just had a whole fucking 5-10 minute conversation with and didn't even fucking help me bag up these motherfucking groceries. You feel me? Like, the fuck? That you didn't even pay for. You about to come back to my house and eat up all my motherfucking snacks and groceries after you just got done cupcaking with a bitch in my motherfucking face and you didn't even motherfucking introduce me to the hoe or help me bag it up. He's like, no, because... Y'all, I didn't like the way he bagged up. But it's still, you still offer and let me decline. But you get what I'm saying? But he was just like, no, because last time you told me you didn't need my help, you didn't like the way I bag because I be moving slow. I'm like, yeah, but you still could have offered the help and let me decline. You get what I'm saying? I might have needed you a little bit. You could have at least like put the bags in the basket once I was done bagging the stuff up. You get what I'm saying? But no, you all in this whole face. He's like, that's just my friend from high school. Don't trip. It ain't nothing like that. I promise. I swear. Man, I'm like, this is what be making me feel like you a motherfucking lie. Because why do you got to put it on so thick? I didn't even ask you that. I just said, why you didn't introduce me to her? I don't like that. Like, that's disrespectful. You need it's immediately, this is my girlfriend. This the love of my life. This is the apple of my motherfucking eye. This is my wife and she fights. Just so bitches know. I'm just saying. I go to war for it. So you just need to let people know like what they getting into. That's all I'm saying. Like, that's it. So we get into a little mini argument. Nothing too much. I was just like, yeah, whatever. I'm just like, but you know, going forward, like, out of respect, you should introduce me to people when you meet them. Like, I'm not tripping at these. I can't help who you was cool with and they see you or whatever. That's not what the problem is. I was just like, I just feel weird that you just didn't introduce me to this hoe. You just had a whole fucking conversation with her. I don't like it. She was just all googly eyed and just juice. Bitch ran from goddamn Timbuktu all the way up to the front of the store when she saw your ass to say something to you. Like, it's giving groupie and I don't like it. Shut the groupie down. But anyways, besides the point. So y'all, at this time, he's still working at the store for his cousin. So y'all, one day, let me tell y'all. So, how did this day go? Yep, this was still like in the summer because I think I got a picture of what I had on this particular time. I think I had took my braids out. I think I took my braids out, and I think my hair was in some puff balls. And I think I had on these biker type jean shorts, this white top, I think, and I forget what shoes, but I got a picture of what I wore this day. So I was basically dropping him off to work, and I was going to pull up on him for lunch, and we was gonna chill and smoke, and then I was gonna come back later and pick him up when he was done with his shift. So I drop him off. Oh, they go cool. I stayed there for a little minute. We chopping it up. He's like showing me some snacks or something they had in the store. And I was just like, oh, this is cool. So I think I got the snacks. I got Dylan some little candy or something at the store that I was going to bring back to him. We just cupcaked a little bit, and then I left because I was just like, let me go back to the house. I think Dylan called me. He wanted something. So I was just like, yeah, I'm going to go check on Dylan, and then just call me when you want me to come back up here for your lunch. He was like, all right, cool. So I go home. I'm at the house chilling, not thinking nothing of it. I get dressed, because when I had dropped him off, I wasn't dressed. It was in the morning. Yeah, so I go home. I'm chilling for a little minute. I didn't even think I got in the pool that day. Did I get in the pool that day? I might have got in the pool that day. Got out the pool, took a shower, was just chilling. I think I was even maybe outside with Dylan and his friends for a little bit, because I'm the cool mom. All Dylan's friends would want to be around me or be at the house.
Hey y'all, so I just wanted to do this little voiceover real quick, y'all. So I don't know if y'all been watching, but whatever. If y'all haven't watched for a long time and y'all didn't hear me say this, there was periods of times where iPhone failed me, iCloud failed me, and I lost hella pictures. So I thought I could not find some of these pictures, and I went through my archive stories and I found some. So look up at the screen, and I'm gonna post the pictures of this particular day. I was looking cute, and I'm gonna also post a flashback to the video from yesterday of the outfit I was talking about. I found the little video on my Instagram archive stories of me in that outfit as well. Okay, boom, bye.
So if I'm remembering correctly, y'all, I had these shorts on, and I had this mesh black shirt on, and it had like, it said something on it. It was green. I had my braids, and I had some sneakers on. So yeah, I'm looking good, y'all. I'm looking good, like for real, looking good. So anyways, I go back in, I get dressed, and I'm just like chilling, waiting for Delusional to tell me he want me to pull up for lunch. I think I had cooked that day, and I was gonna bring him food. I had like some Tupperware that it was gonna be warm, and I would just drop it off to him. I think they even had a microwave too, so he could have either warmed it up. So I packed his lunch because I knew the time was coming up. Let's just say it was like 11:12. I knew his lunch was coming up. He'll be calling me soon to come up there. Oh, actually, I think he was taking his lunch late that day. Yup, he was taking a late lunch. So let's just say like 3, 4, 5-ish. Something like that. It was like later in the day. So finally, I'm mixing it up. Anyways, basically I had cooked. I had some good food made. I think it was like some pork chops, rice, corn, all the shit, and he wanted a plate of that food. So he basically had texted me. He was just like, oh, can you bring my lunch? Can you roll up for me? And you don't gotta stay. And I was just like, oh, okay, like, you sure? Like, I could just stay for a little minute and chill. He's like, nah, it's cool. I don't want you to just be up here. Ain't nothing too much going on today. I'm gonna see you when I get off. I'm only gonna be working a couple of more hours. I'm gonna see you when I get to the house. So I'm just thinking like, why? Any other time you want me to chill up here with you for a little minute, we blow down the house, we chill for a little minute on your break, and then I leave. Even sometimes when you come off your break, I still chill for a minute. So I'm just thinking something ain't right. It just came over me. I'm like, something ain't right. But I'm just like, just play cool. Just play cool. So I put the food in the Tupperware. I warmed it up. I rolled up. I get there, I come out, I get out the car, I like stalk him a little bit just to make sure he ain't on the phone with a bitch again. Cause he was definitely on that phone with a bitch last time. I don't give a fuck what that nigga was talking about. Well, he did admit that he was on the phone with a bitch, but he tried to say it was his best friend. It wasn't his fucking best friend. It was another bitch. He lied. So yeah, I creep up a little bit, stalk the scene, scope the scene. Cool, he on the game. I come in there, I'm like, hey, here your food. I got the blunt in the car. Like, you want to sit in the car and hit it for a little bit? He was like, no, I just want to chill and smoke by myself today. And I'm just like, what? Mind you, I don't smoke like that, y'all. So every time he smoked, I didn't smoke or whatever. But he didn't know how to roll, so I was just still roll it though. And I'm just like, okay. And I'm like, you ain't never said that. You ain't never wanted to smoke by yourself. Y'all, he had just got off probation. So basically he was just like, I ain't smoked a blunt to the neck since I've been on probation. I just want to smoke to myself and just clear my mind. I'm going to see you when I get to the house. And I'm just like, you sure? He's like, yeah, I'm sure. I promise. Ain't nothing going on. Ain't nothing for you to be suspicious about. Because I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, I'm just like, you never say that. Like, why all of a sudden you want to smoke to the neck? Like, I'm so confused. Any other time you don't like smoking to the neck. But he gave me that little excuse. And I'm just like, all right, you know what? I feel it. Sometimes I be wanting to smoke to the neck and just vibe out by myself. So, you know what? I'm going to give you that. I don't want to seem like the clingy girlfriend who just all up in your ass every day, all day. Let me just give you that little space. Do you? Y'all, something in my brain clicked and was like, bitch, stop playing. That nigga lying. So y'all, I get back in the car, y'all, and I drove off. But did I leave the scene? Bitch, I didn't. Nah, I said, you know what? I'm about to stalk this nigga because something in my motherfucking spirit is telling me something ain't right here and I need to watch and see what happened. So y'all, I'm circling around, but he went inside, but I'm like circling around because I'm trying to see like, what the fuck this nigga about to do? Like, he talking about he want to smoke to the neck. Like, where he about to smoke at? Because y'all, he couldn't smoke in the store. He would want me to pull up so he could smoke in the car because who want to smoke outside and it's fucking 1,000 degrees. You get what I'm saying? Even though it was like later in the day, it's still hot as fuck out here. Some days at night, it could be fucking 80 to 100 degrees late at night sometimes. So I'm driving around looking for like a cool little spot to park. I find like a little spot and I'm sitting there and I see the nigga come out the store and he's just like standing outside the store and he's just like doing some shit on his phone. And I'm like, what the fuck is this nigga doing? Like, why he just standing right there by the store? Then he go back into the store. So I'm like, why did he go back into the store after he just came out? I'm just peeping. So then I'm like, I don't want to be right here. It's hot. Because he came out the store and it looked like he was going to walk the direction I was in. So when he came back and when he went back into the store, I was like, oh no, I need to park somewhere else. So y'all, I'm like circling other areas. I'm like, where could I park where I could see him? And if he like make a turn somewhere and like leave to go somewhere, I could still see which way he go and I could skirt and pull up and follow this nigga. So I found this little spot like across, but like across the street from the store. So y'all, I'm sitting in my car, y'all, and my heart is just thumping because I'm just like, is a bitch about to come to the store? Is he about to go meet up with a bitch? I'm like, what the fuck is about to go on? I'm just like, y'all, everything that you could think that could happen is just running through my mind. I'm just like, nah, this nigga finna meet up with a bitch about to pull up, or he finna go meet up with a bitch and I'm about to catch this nigga in the act because this nigga got me so fucked up. I'm just like, oh, I'm about to get on this nigga ass. He about to get Shayla. He about to get these fists of furry because why he playing with me? Why he playing with me? I just brought you some food, bitch. Wrote you a fat one. And I'm letting you smoke it to the neck. It is my motherfucking weed. It is my weed that I bought. My fucking weed. So, y'all, I'm like, so yeah, he come back out the store. He like doing something, talking on the phone, da-da-da-da. He start walking and he like busts a little corner. So I'm like, fuck. I'm like, hold on. But I'm like, just hold on. Y'all, I see the nigga come back. He like standing there. He doing some shit on his phone. Why the fuck did I get a text message? It was either, I don't know, y'all. Was it a DM or a text message? He either DM'd me or texted me and was like, yeah, put that ass in the air. Or no, is you gonna put that ass in the air for me? Bitch, I'm sitting in my car. Bitch, I'm like, at first I thought he was saying like, let me see that ass. Cause like, I was seeing, little X-rated stuff. So I'm thinking like, oh, my means is telling me like to send him some stuff. I'm like, he ain't doing that. But I was like, wait, hold on. That's not what that say. It says you gonna put that ass in the air. Or when you gonna, or something about put that ass in the air. So I'm like, whoa. And he was like, yeah, call now. And I'm like, bitch, I'm like, oh, hell no. I'm like, I play it cool though. I'm just sitting there, my heart thumping. I'm in the car, I'm talking shit. I'm like, this nigga got me so fucked up. So I'm still just scoping the scene because I'm just like, okay, so it's a bitch about to pull up or is he about to go to a bitch? So I'm just sitting there, y'all. I'm watching this nigga the whole fucking time. I guess he did not realize that he texted me. Next thing I know, I see him on FaceTime because he holding the phone like this. So I'm just like, oh, it's looking like he's FaceTiming a bitch and either she doing some freak nasty shit or they're planning on like, cause he was like doing like this. So I'm thinking he trying to like show the bitch like, I'm right here, do you see me? Cause he was just like walking up and down the street, y'all. So I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what the fuck, y'all? All pissed. I'm like, oh my fucking God, I'm mad as fuck. So I'm just still sitting there stalking the nigga like, cause I'm just like, I want to see if a bitch is about to pull up because I'm telling y'all in my heart, in my soul, in my spirit, I felt like a bitch was about to pull up because it's like, why did you say you want to smoke to the neck? I'm like, nah, you finna have a bitch come pull up and smoke my weed that I roll and probably get this bitch a bite of my motherfucking pork chops. So y'all, I'm like really trying not to freak out, but y'all, as I'm sitting there and I'm seeing all this going on, I'm just crying. I just started crying because I'm just mad as fuck. I'm like, I knew it. This nigga is disrespectful and I'm gonna have to beat this nigga's ass. Like, I'm gonna have to beat this nigga's ass. So y'all, I couldn't wait no longer. Like, he was just pacing up and down the street and I just couldn't wait any fucking longer to see if a bitch was gonna pull up or if he was about to walk off to go meet up with a bitch. So I text him, I'm like, what'd I say? I was like, oh, you single? I said something like that, like, you single? And then when he realized that he sent that text to the wrong person, nigga started blowing up my phone. I'm not answering. I'm like, fuck it. So I'm like, I already didn't ruin whatever was about to happen. If the bitch was gonna pull up, like, that's canceled. Like, he know he caught. He didn't know though that I was still there. He didn't know that I was watching him. But when I text him single, he blown on my phone, I text him, I was like, yeah, I saw you. Yeah, I saw you. Yeah, I saw you. Was a bitch about to pull up? Was a bitch about to pull up? Was you finna go meet up with a bitch? Yeah, I was watching you. I was watching you the whole motherfucking time. He texted me like, what you talking about? You tripping? It's not like what you think it is. I'm like, nah, nigga. So I stopped texting the nigga. Cause I'm like, nah, you got me fucked up. I'm like, nah. So I don't respond. I drive the fuck home, y'all. I'm crying. I'm pissed. I'm mad. I'm sitting in the car. I'm like, fuck that nigga. That nigga got me fucked up. Ooh, I'm like, ooh, that nigga better not come back to my house, y'all. He blowing my phone up, texting and calling me, leaving me all kind of voicemails and stuff. I'm like, nah, fuck you. I'm done with you. I don't want to fuck with you no more. Like, get your whatever you got out of my house. I'm about to pack that shit, nigga. You can get that shit. Like, nah. He's like, I swear to God, I wasn't finna meet up with no bitch. When no bitch about to come up over here. I meant to text that to you. I was like, bitch, you did not fucking mean to text that to me. You meant to text that to that bitch you was about to have come over there and put that ass in the air. What are you talking about? He's like, no, I swear, no bitch was about to pull up. And I'm like, what the fuck is, I'm like, bro, don't fucking lie. I'm like, I scoped the scene. I seen you. I watched you. You was standing out there like you was waiting for somebody to get there. He was like, no, I was just standing out there because I was about to smoke. And I'm like, usually you wouldn't just stand right in front of the store and smoke. You would like walk on it's like a little parking lot. I'm like, you would either walk right there. He was like, no, my uncle don't care if I smoke in front of the store. Whatever. Just rumbling at the mouth.
Okay, a memory of this day just popped into my head, y'all. But if I'm remembering correctly, a car did pull up to the fucking store and a bitch walked in the store. And when the bitch walked in the store, y'all, I started going crazy in the car. I'm like banging on the steering wheel. I'm like, this nigga got me fucked up. Oh, hell no, I'm going crazy in the car. But then I seen a nigga get out the car too. So I'm just like, oh, okay. Let me calm down. Let me not be tripping. You know, he is fake working because he was going in and out of the store just doing weird shit. So I'm just like, okay, I seen a nigga get out the car. So I'm like, okay, this must be like a fucking couple. But y'all, I also forgot to mention the reason why I thought, okay, because I know y'all probably thinking like, oh, he wasn't no girl finna pop up. He probably was just finna FaceTime a bitch. But y'all, he would go live all the fucking time and be like, pull up to the store, come buy something from the store. And y'all, every time he would go live, guess what was all up in the comments? Bitches. So that's what made me start thinking like, he keep going live telling people to pull up to the store, and all that be up in his comment sections or joining his live is bitches. So I'm thinking at some point, bitches is actually coming up there and he about to meet a bitch up there, because in the comments they be talking about, oh, I'm about to pull up, I'm finna come get some woods, da 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 da. So y'all, that's why I'm telling y'all, I just felt it in my spirit that a bitch was about to pull up. Now I could be wrong, and it could have just been, you know, he was on FaceTime or about to FaceTime with a bitch and do some freaky shit. But regardless, I don't give a fuck what it was. But y'all, I just felt like a bitch was about to come up in there, or he was about to go meet up with a bitch, because he kept going live like every fucking day telling somebody to pull up to the motherfucking store. And who knows who was pulling up at the motherfucking store. That's why I stalked his ass that day, because I'm like, who pulling up to the motherfucking store? Who pulling up? Because there's too many bitches in your live, y'all. It would be like 10 bitches in his live, 20 bitches in his live commenting like, oh my God, delusional. Oh my God, bitch, you. That nigga had me fucked up though, y'all.
So we arguing. I stopped responding. I think his phone or something had died, y'all. When I tell you within like 2 hours, this nigga was not even like an hour. I think this nigga was like back at the house. I think I was in my car still, because I'm just mad. I'm crying. I'm going off. I'm just like, oh, this nigga got me fucked up. Like, I wish I would have waited to see what the fuck was gonna happen, but I just couldn't, y'all. But basically, me and him get into an argument when he come. I'm in my car. I'm not letting him in my car. He's like banging on the window, crying, sliding down the wall, trying to convince me that it's not what I think it is. So I let down my window. I'm like, okay, so tell me what the fuck it is. Tell me what the fuck it is. What was going on? He was like, you was just what, sir? Because you did not mean to text that to me. I'm like, you don't even talk to me like that. Like, when I was sending him stuff, it was because I wanted to. He never like asked me for stuff like that. I just sent him stuff because I'm just that type of girlfriend. Like, you at work, you should be thinking about me and not the next bitch. So let me just send you some sexy shit so you can be like, yeah, oh, look at my bitch. Period. So this what he fucking told me, y'all. He was like, look, I'm gonna be honest. She was gonna FaceTime me and she was gonna put her ass in the air. I don't know how he said it, but basically that's what he was saying. And I was just like, bitch, get the fuck out of my face with that lie. Don't really? No, because I think the text message said, come put that ass in the air. Or hurry up, come put that ass in the air. He really tried to convince me that at first he was basically trying to say he was trying to text that to me. Then he basically was trying to say, no, I was telling her, like, get on FaceTime and put your ass in the air. And I'm like, so basically you getting live porno action. Why the fuck you at work? Y'all, I was so fucking pissed. I'm like, nah, nigga, nah. A bitch was about to pull up. I don't give a fuck what you say, what you trying to convince me of. Like, nah. I just, the way you was moving, cause, nah. I don't even think I seen him hit the blunt. And if I did, he wasn't like smoking it for hella long. Like, cause I don't remember him just sitting there smoking. Cause I would have just thought, oh, like he just sitting there smoking. Like, he was pacing up and down the street, like looking around on his phone and shit. Like, nah, nigga, you not fooling me. You're not fooling me. A bitch was about to pull up. You was about to close the store down. You was about to have this bitch put her ass in the air or do something. I don't fucking know. And you fucking got caught up because you fucking messaged the wrong fucking person. And I was mad at him for a good little minute. We didn't talk or nothing. And then eventually, we didn't break up necessarily, even though I told him he was single and shit like that, but we didn't really break up. I just didn't talk to him for a little minute, and then eventually we start talking again. And after that, y'all, I did not trust this nigga. I did not fucking trust this nigga. I did not trust this nigga. I did not trust him. That's when I started tweaking out. That's when I started like, yeah, I'm about to try to get in that phone. Yeah, I'm about to, cause y'all delusional. I don't think he had a passcode on his phone, or if he did, I knew it or something. Something like that. But I was just plotting on like, yeah, I'm about to get in that nigga phone, cause that nigga got me fucked up. But after I thought about it, I was just like, you know what? I was gonna do it one day, and then I was like, nah, like, you too good. Like, it just, you took the nigga back, so what the fuck you gonna go through the phone and see? You already know. Your woman intuition already telling you that this nigga doing fuck shit. But y'all, I don't know what it was about me being with delusional, but it was like, I don't know, like, I don't know why I didn't leave his ass. It wasn't like he was doing some shit for me or whatever. He wasn't. I don't know. So, yeah, y'all. That's that time I stalked delusional again. And I almost caught him finna have a bitch put that ass in the air. Yeah. And y'all should have stopped fucking with that nigga and stood on business then. But I didn't. I did not, and I don't know why. I'm so glad I fully healed, and I'm not taking that kind of shit from no nigga. Like, hell no, like, nah. I was gonna say, especially a nigga that's not doing shit for me, but even if a nigga doing something for me, I'm not playing that shit with niggas no more. Like, nah, absolutely not. And y'all better not either. Y'all don't let these niggas play with y'all. One itty bitty flag. Cut it. Cut that nigga off. Done. Finito. Over with. But yeah, y'all. There's one more part to the stalking series. Woo. Now this one right here. This one right here. I don't know, y'all. I really felt like a tweaker. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna end this off because, yeah, I got one more story to record. I'm cold as hell. Look at my hands. They red as hell. Woo. So yeah, I got one more story to record. And then I can go in the house and eat and get warm. I'm filming this on Sunday, the whatever date it is. Y'all gonna see this on Wednesday. But, yeah, I'm gonna see y'all in my next video. I'm gonna vibe, you a vibe, we should vibe, so you should what? You should like, comment, share, and subscribe, but only if you want to, only if you want to, only if you want to. If you're watching, that's really all I appreciate. Everything else is extra, and if you do, so I really appreciate it. If you want extra juicy tea, go ahead and click the link down in my description below to join my membership if you want extra juicy tea. Well, I feel like I said that twice. I don't know, new video up this weekend. Love y'all. Deuces.